I'm going to be quick because I understand that we're a little bit behind schedule. My name is Kostas Flώρος. I'm the head of Coastal Greece, which covers an area from the Baltics to Middle East, and it's a family business. It's a fourth-generation business with around 20,000 employees and a presence in 20 countries. Most of us know us from our presence in the automotive industry. Every second car has some of our products, and we have more than 2 million on-board chargers in cars around the world. Now, moving on to the main subject, if we look now at the technological developments in terms of PVs and inverters. Initially, we had a very simple inverter that the only job it has to do was to supply the network, because it just had a feed-in tariff. We went from simple solutions with smart energy meters. We had to maximize this percentage, and then when it comes to storage, we had to store energy and batteries. We have followed a slightly different approach compared to other manufacturers. We're not compatible with just one type of battery, but with at least 10, if I'm not mistaken, because we want to give options to our customer. And we're at a point where the household is full of smart devices which are smart when these are interconnected to each other. As a company, we try to be as compatible as possible with as many companies in the world as possible to ensure a smooth operation and interoperability between those devices. We try to. In the last couple of years, we carried out a market survey, and we asked the experts, if you like, what they would like, what were the technical characteristics that they could have expected from a future inverter. And we got plenty of responses. Some of them are very innovative, very interesting. We try to study them in depth and combine them with our own ideas. And having already a second-generation inverter, and that was very successful, we decided to move to third generation and integrate some unique characteristics. I'm just going to mention a couple of them just to give you an idea and save time. The first one, which we wanted to solve, was a problem that was both for the installers and also for wholesalers. It was about warehouse. When we know that hybrid inverters, you can imagine how many models there are. So if a wholesaler had to stock a number of each one of these models, then there would be a problem. So we believe that we've solved that problem. So there'll be 3 different categories of inverters of third generation: small, medium, and large. And then using vouchers, consumers will be able to upgrade. For example, the small will be able to go from 4 kilowatts to 5 or 7 or 8, and can become hybrid if they want to, and at an extra cost if the customer wishes to do that. This is you see Plenty Coin, which is the name of the voucher, and that ensures future upgrades and extensions and upgrade of the capacity. Another thing that installers also asked us to do was to not discontinue the model with the 3 MPP trackers that we've had for at least 10 years, because roofs, especially in Greece, are difficult. Sometimes you have three-part roofs, and therefore we're going to have three MPPT trackers. So we have a high MPPT voltage range now, so that we can work under different conditions. And despite the fact that it's not very popular in Greece, we need to think globally. We needed to take into account the huge panels, and in some countries they want to use them. And that's why we just got to the limit, went up to 3 amperes for each converter. Another thing related to the roofs is that there was a requirement to have a very low starting voltage, which was set for us at 95 volts, which meant that just for 2 panels we could operate. Another problem that seems to be appearing now is that we have a single-phase installations, single-phase solutions in 3-phase installations. Therefore, we try to find the simultaneous effect, and because of course it's a household and you cannot really split the consumption in that way. From our point of view, we just solve the problem with asymmetrical output, which means that now you can feed in an asymmetrical way your supplies and maximize your consumption. And despite the fact that we're in the Western world and we have over 99% of availability in the network, almost everyone, they want a backup. The backup can be almost backup, or it can be a full backup. So using the characteristic of asymmetrical output, we try to have from the 3rd generation onwards a full backup, which basically means that the consumer will be able to have energy at home for as long as there is battery in production until this is exhausted, and regardless of what capacity there is. Of course, the warranty is 10 years, and another comment from installers was they were confused because there was a different login for a portal, another one for a web shop. So now from the solar terminal that you've just seen here, we're going to have a single point login, which means that anything coming in, the new portal, the new everything will just come and be combined to this, which means that every company will have one single access, and the company will be able to share different roles to the different users with different user access rights. Currently, the 2nd generation already has 165,000 hybrid installations in Europe, and we're hoping that with G3 this number is going to be even higher. What I'd like to close by saying that the most important is that for everyone is the existence of local support, and as you know, Kostal exists since 2010. Not even during the difficult years of 2013 onwards there were any cuts, and it's exactly the same team since the beginning, and we're at your disposal to help you with anything you may need or give you any guidance. Thank you.